Let's estimate the calories in pap, also called puddings. You can call it pap, you can call it pudding. So here we have the yellow pap from corn, we have custard, we now have the white pap from corn, and we have finger millet pap, also called Tamba pap. So for the pap or puddings, they fall under the starchy food group. Yes, sometimes you even see it written as grain group in some food exchange lists. You see it written as grain group or cereal group or starch group, but I just generalize whether grain or tuber or root. Starch group is starch group, so I just call it starch group. So the food exchange list starch group, these fall under it. The finger millet pap, the white corn pap, custard, the yellow pap, pap and puddings all fall under the starchy food group. And we say that one exchange in the starchy food group is equivalent to what? 80 calories. Now, how much is 80 calories? In the starchy food group, half cup, yes, half cup is one exchange, and that will give us what? 80 calories. But here we have 1 cup. We have 1 full cup in each of these plates. So what we have here is 160 calories for all of them. So we have 160 calories here. So this is white corn is 160 calories. This is finger millet, also called Tamba, 1 cup, and it is 160 calories. This is yellow corn pap, 1 cup is 160 calories, and this is custard, 1 cup is 160 calories. Now, which one do we say you should take? That depends on who is drinking. Who is taking the pap? I already said they all have 160 calories estimated calorie. Not that when you take them to the lab, it will give you exactly 160 calories. It's a different thing entirely. Using the food exchange list, these fall under the same group, the same category, and we use the food exchange list to get that each has 160 calories because we have 1 cup. Yes, 1 cup. So now, if you want to take pap as an adult and you take 1 cup of this refined flour pap, you're going to get hungry faster. Why? Because there is no fiber. And because it does not have fiber, its glycemic index is very high. It will be converted quickly to sugar. And after 2 hours, it sends a signal to your brain that you are hungry and you just finished eating. So why is it happening? That is what happens when you eat foods that are refined and have high glycemic index. So the fiber here is out. It has been processed, it has been sieved, the fiber is taken out. So you will get hungry. It's the same thing as the white version. This is the yellow corn, this is the white one. And even for custard is even far more refined than the corn pap. And when you take it 2 hours later, you are hungry because there is no fiber, nothing to keep you full for a longer time. That is what happens when you take this type. Then this is finger millet. It's a kind of grain, special grain, that when you grind it, you don't even have to sieve it. So the whole fiber, the chaff, everything is intact. So when someone takes this, 2 hours after, you still feel full. What is the concept? The fiber content. Now, remember that the calorie is not changing, but the tendency to overeat is lesser when you eat something that is rich in fiber, because 4 hours down the line, 5 hours, you are still full. Why? Because the fiber content delays hunger, and the fiber content also makes its glycemic index to be lower. So it's not quickly converted to glucose. It will not spike your sugar level. So for someone who is on a weight loss journey, this is definitely better. For someone who is on a weight gain journey, then these ones will be better for them. And if you are hypertensive, the finger millet is good for you. Why? Because it's rich in calcium, which is good for your heart health. For those who are diabetic and need to manage their sugar level, this is excellent. It's rich in fiber, it has a low glycemic index, that you don't even have to worry about its rate of conversion. It's just perfectly okay for you. So but when you don't have finger millet, what should you do if you are left with these? You have to find a way to tone down its high glycemic index. But I would not want to, especially for those who are trying to lose weight or you're managing your sugar level, this should not be your regular meal. Once in a while, occasionally you can have it, but try to reduce the glycemic index. How will you do that? What you combine it with? Yes, the food you eat it with. Are you among those people who take pap and bread? The glycemic index will be really high. I'll talk about that in another video. Bye-bye.